Good morning, good morning, good morning. Try this again. Walked all the way out here. I didn't have these to get into that. So, some of y'all, this new to me unit, were wanting to see the light setup on it. So, figured I'd do it. And there's the hot rod that we all know about. But, already walked out here and I was like, man, I didn't bring the keys. Laid them down next to my coffee. So, anyways, let's see if we can get in this thing. Let's see. Oh. So, it's got the Carson handheld controller. It's got a cradle down here, but I move it up here because I can reach the switches easier up here. Plus, that needs to be readjusted down there. Just ain't got around to it yet. So, got full LEDs on the inside. Former sheriff first got this vehicle. I don't know, it's a 2020 model GMC 1500 Elevation or whatever it is. But when we first got it, we had it equipped with these, if I remember right, and the visor lights, and then we added on these four here. So got that, and slide back to the back. There's my coffee. And in the back we got this. So then it's got the Super Z flash in it also, that flashes the tail lights and headlights and all that other stuff, and the third brake lights and everything. So that's a pretty good. It does pretty good. It's very comfortable. I call it. Somebody asked me. They said, "What kind of truck did you get?" And I said, 1500 4-wheel drive. And they said, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a bougie rancher truck." But it's comfortable. It's a very comfortable ride. So smooth riding truck. It rides a lot smaller or smoother than mine. It's 6:30. I'm still trying to wake up. Here in Oklahoma, this time of the year, you got to get out early in the mornings, or you'll burn up the rest of the day if you need to do anything. But it rides a lot smoother than what my police package Tahoe did. And it's pretty comfortable. I just don't have the storage space like the Tahoe has. Everybody says, "Well, you got a toolbox." I have no idea where the key is for this anymore. It's been back here for a while. I talked to Jeremy that had this before me, and he's like, "I got into it one time and it's full of rust. I never used it." It actually came out of one of our old units that I used to drive. When our undersheriff, our current sheriff, when he was undersheriff, got this unit, we put this in here. It's not made for this truck. It came out of a Dodge that I used to drive years ago. And anyways, we ended up sealing it up as best as we could, as you can see. And it still leaks. So that's coming out of there. Everybody says, "Well, you got a toolbox." Well, that's coming out today, here in a little bit. And because it's just taking up space. And I've got a cover on that that will fit onto that. And so I'm going to put a cover on that and then just use the totes and lock the bed cover on. And I'll be able to put some stuff back there, my opening tools and stuff like that. We'll end up going back there. So that's our lights. A lot of y'all in the first responder community was wanting to see how it was set up. And then you can see the rat's nest and stuff there. Like I said, I still haven't, that's my iPad holder. I just haven't got it put in yet. And that's the deal. I was in court all day yesterday, so I did not have a chance to even mess with it. And we'll go from there. And there's my gear bag and stuff in the back and all that good stuff. So that's how it looks. Everything I need. So there you go, folks. I appreciate the interest in the changing of units. I'm, like my wife said in her video, if you saw it, I get attached. I do get attached to my units. I'm not one that, wants to have another unit every year or anything like that. That Tahoe was, like I said, was my very first patrol unit that I ever had. in my career, and I've had a long career since 1993. That was the first new unit I ever had, and so got pretty attached to it, and I spent a lot of time in it, 84,000 miles, and you get attached to them. They become your mobile office, and you spend so much time at them, and it's hard giving it up, but it needed to be passed down. It's a fully equipped police package unit, and nothing wrong with it, and it's got all the bells and whistles in it, and I spend a lot of time sitting anymore in the offices or the courthouse, court, and working on reports and investigations and stuff like that, and I don't get to patrol around nearly as much as I sometimes wish I could, and that Tahoe needed to be on patrol, so being used by one of our patrol guys. So we passed it down and jump into this, and this is more suitable for the stuff I do anymore. I do still help out on patrol stuff, and I still go to calls and wrecks, and just not nearly as much as I used to, and this will foot the bill just fine for what I do anymore. And I can still help out on emergency stuff. It's still got red and blue lights and the siren, and I'll go from there. So this is it, guys. So like I said, it's early. I'm still trying to wake up, and that's my first cup of coffee there that you see right there. So not today, virus. I guess they're having big hearings about what's his name, Gucci, whatever his name is, the doctor that said we all had to take the shot, which I did, and I ain't grown no extra limbs or nothing yet out of taking the shots and the booster. But I was thinking I'd probably rather go ahead and be safe than sorry, because I did lose my mom, and I lost loved ones from it, and so. But yeah, there's big controversy now, ain't there? So, and I won't get political, so we'll go from there. But anyways, here we are, early in the morning. I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna finish that right there, that cup of coffee. Let me take a sip of it, make sure there ain't no bugs in it. I know I'm not man enough to drink it like my dad did, just solid black and hot. I gotta have the old bougie coffee, foo coffee as we call it around here. And it's good too. All right, y'all have a great day. It's gonna be hot again today, so that's why I'm out here at 6:30 in the morning, so I don't have a heat stroke. Y'all be careful. God bless. Have a great day. See ya.